sweltering heats of the Mojave Desert to the unpredictable habitat of Tanzania's Serengeti, from the murky depths of the Marina Trench, from the exhilarating heights of Mount Kilimanjaro, you have the pleasure of listening to From Chicago to Dummast, the Dummast Podcast. What's up with you, Joe?
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
We should just do a show like this with the ADSR voices.
Oh,
We're just talking.
That would be
yes.
That would be exquisite.
I had a great weekend. How about your weekend?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, very nice.
Oh my God. Did you?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
We did this, and did you?
Oh, okay.
Were
That's
you out
very nice.
Yes.
Were the kids like frolicking?
Yes, they were frolicking.
They were frolicking. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Awesome.
Great. What's up with you, man?
How do people listen to that stuff?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen those videos?
Yes. I think it's like an orgasm to their ears or something, bro.
I'm gonna unbox it right now. It's very soft. Like who wants to listen to that amount of quietness?
Audiophiles.
Nah, don't disrespect audiophiles like that.
That's what it is, bro. Those are audiophiles,
Stop
bro.
it.
They love.
Stop it.
Hey,
stop it! You being disrespectful right now.
So you finally admit to being an audiophile.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're phrasing me as that, so now you're trying to put me in that box. No, sir.
You're an audiophile.
I knew that's where you were gonna go. That's why I said stop.
You're an audiophile.
Because I would never sit around and listen to people whispering and eating fucking seafood into the mic, smacking. Like we're some weird folks in the world, bro.
Bro, it is some very weird people, bro. Very weird people. But what's going on with you, man?
Return the Mac.
You do. Bro, I literally been listening to you sing this song for about the last 20 minutes.
What are you talking about?
I've been listening to you here play that song sing that song.
Clearly, we've just gotten on here, so you're lying because we just sat down, we just hit record, we're just getting into this.
Clearly, it takes some time to do a show, and there's no such thing as pre-work, and you've been singing it up.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
But anyway, man, what's going on with you, Joe?
Nothing, man.
Nothing.
Living life.
I hear you, brother.
Trying to navigate these streets. Avoid all the racists. The racists.
You got a lot of racists out there?
Racists. Avoid the cops trying to kill me. Avoid the black on black crime. You know, all the things that I'm trying to avoid, bro.
I got you, bro. You get a lot of you run into a lot of racist situations out on them streets.
No.
Me either, bro. And if they is, I don't know. I put my head down and keep plowing, bro. I try to ignore the bullshit.
Now that's not that I'm saying that racism doesn't exist. I know it exists.
It's prevalent, brother. Yeah, we know it's prevalent.
I know.
But yeah, I hear you. I want to talk to you about distance learning. Remember last time I was telling you about distance learning?
Oh, you still got some hairs on your head? Or are they going?
Yeah, still got the hairs on my head. So basically, when I talked to you before, it was before the distance learning started. Now it started, and it's everything I said it was. It is a complete mess, bro.
So you absolutely love it, is what you're saying?
I love it, bro. No, I hate it, bro. Like, no, it's awful. It's worse than what I imagined. Like. Everything that I thought it was gonna be, the clusterfuck I thought it was gonna be, it is that threefold, bro. And it's so like I was getting frustrated at first because I thought it was just me. Until I'm looking at forums and just listening to other people, on social media complain about it. It's not just me. It is just. I think when you're trying to have a kid look at a screen for 8 hours a day, especially when they're 5 and 6 years old.
Are they doing the whole 8? They're actually doing the whole 8?
Yes. Wow. Yes. And like, I mean, I always thought they said no more than 2 or 3 hours of screen time a day. They just blew that up. You know what I'm saying? Like it is.
No, it's fine when they say so.
Yeah. Bro, it's crazy. They need to revamp this whole thing. I mean, it's bad from start to beginning, and
bro, just like with COVID and everything else, that we grasping at straws. We don't know what we're doing, bro. We're just trying to figure it out as we go.
It's gotten better. The computer that they gave us was trash, bro. That Chromebook is Chromebook is trash. It can't run Zoom and the other apps at the same time. I figured out that's what it was. So we gave my son one of the Macs. So he's gonna be doing it on a Mac, and it run a little better. So we ahead of that curve. But
what programs is he running?
Schoolology and Zoom. Like it's something called Schoolology.
I gotta look that one up. I don't know if my son is using that one or not.
Yep. Finally bought my gaming chair. Yay! Cue the celebration music. Yeah,
you ordered it.
Should be here on Wednesday. It's a Respawn 110, I think. Is that the one you got?
That might be the one I'm sitting on right now. I'm about to replace it though.
Bro, it got to the point like there was so many reviews on there was so many reviews on it. It was so many just different opinions and about all these chairs. I just like, fuck it, bro. Bro, I can't keep living with this metal ass chair, bro.
Your ass is tender, is that what it is?
My feet be falling asleep. I be playing games and then my feet fall asleep. That's how bad this chair is.
You got the tender ass-itis? Is that what it is?
Bro. It's gotten bad, bro. It's gotten really bad. So I'm just like, fuck it.
I had one of those executive chairs at first, and then that one like broke, and then I just bought a little cheap one just to get another chair in the house, and then that one broke. So then I tried to step it up, and I just should have bought like a decently priced chair to begin with. You know, I'm trying to be frugal, but all those cheap chairs just keep breaking. Now this one is okay, especially once you break it in, but you can tell the build quality is not all that good. So I'm gonna order like a ergonomic chair, like one of those ergo chairs or something like that, and then I'll give this one to my son.
Is that the 110?
I think it is. I don't remember.
Okay. Well, every review said it was good. It was the best for that level of price. Not the best, but one of the best for that budget. So I went with that one. It'll be here on Wednesday, and no more painful painful sessions while I'm gaming.
Them hemorrhoids.
I ain't got that, bro. I don't know if sitting in a hard ass chick can give you hemorrhoids. I'm
pretty sure it can.
Really?
Sitting on the toilet for too long can give it to you. So I'm pretty sure sitting on a bad chair could.
Let's change the subject. Actually, another thing I got to do. So first off, it was both my son. Like in between episodes, I had 2 birthday parties.
Are their birthdays next to each
2 weeks? They're 2 weeks apart.
Okay, so you just celebrate them together?
No. Eventually, we will get to that point, but like, no. Jason's birthday was just us.
Are you going to do somebody's birthday early, or are you going to do somebody's birthday
right in the middle? So they're like exactly 2 weeks apart. So in the future,
so
Jace will have
somebody's going to be early and somebody's going to be late at the same time.
Yeah, we get it right in the middle that weekend. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Right.
But celebrated both of their birthdays. I got to finally got to do one of the SOD show, Sons of Dummast. That's the show with me and my sons. It had been a while since we did a show because on the last show, I don't know if
I fixed the camera or
it fit. You know what? I left. What I did was I'm like, well, let me backtrack a little bit. So if you watch that show, or if anybody had seen that show, my son splashed water on the camera, and then 5 minutes later, it just stopped working. It will show video, but it would not record.
Right.
I couldn't get it to function, any functionality or anything. You could just turn it on and it'll show a video, but it would not record. It would not do anything else besides that. I just got an alert that my chair has shipped out.
Okay.
So
1 in the morning.
Yeah, they hard working over there at the Amazon. So I had tried everything, putting it in rice. I've tried everything to get just dry that thing off. And so my brother was like, man, just go to the pawn shop and get another one. You'll find it. So I was like, okay, whatever. Well, last ditch effort, I'm just gonna sit this bitch out in the sun. So I set it in the backyard and just cooked. I set it back there for about 2 or 3 hours, and it was like one of them like 95-degree days we had out here. So brought it back in, cut it on. It worked.
Okay.
It worked. I have not had a problem since. I'm probably gonna need a new camera, but I already got I got 3 DSLRs I could shoot with. It's just that Sony just looks like that mirrorless. The mirrorless cameras, just the picture quality looks really good. It looks like actual film.
Right.
I love it.
I'm gonna replace this webcam with one of those, and then I'll buy another one to shoot actual videos. Like, we got other stuff planned. I know we've been talking about it for a while, but at some point we'll start implementing them. But I'll put like
don't talk about them, bro.
Don't drop that cake, that yellow cake.
Keep that on a Lilo. We don't want we got spectators, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna do that, and then I'll buy something to shoot actual footage and stuff.
There you go. Because you got some stuff you need to start. You gotta start unboxing that shit, man. We got graphics cards coming out, we got systems coming out, we got all this stuff coming out. So
it's like the best part of hopefully,
bro.
20 part of the year can say 2020.
Yes.
2020.
This is trash. Bro, the next few months. I think the Avengers games, which we will talk about in a little bit, but the Avenger game was like the tip of the iceberg. We got Destiny. Hopefully, we get Cyberpunk. Hopefully.
No, don't do that. Don't do it. My cousin just left right before you hit me to do the podcast. My cousin was just walking out. That's why I didn't answer your call. But yeah, we were talking about it then. Like, he's like, man, this game, they keep delaying it, blah, blah, blah. Because, he's going to buy my graphics card for when I buy a new one. So, he wants to get all of that so he can actually play that at good settings on his computer.
Okay.
So we were talking about that being canceled. And it's just, everything got canceled. Everything got moved back because of goddamn Rona.
But we here though. I think we made it, Ty, because now everything, bro. I found myself just on YouTube, just looking at stuff all day. I was looking at Forza like all morning, just trying to get some type of information. If somebody got something on a new Forza not coming out to like next year, bro. You're not gonna hit nothing, bro. So there's no chance of that coming out on launch.
No, they would have announced it already.
Don't do that to me.
They would have announced it already.
But I had heard that they kind of revamping Forza. Like, it's not going to be, they changing everything on it. So it is a new game. And I kind of heard they you know how you can drive around a little, well, not a little bit. You drive around a lot on Horizon, but on the new Forza, it's something where you kind of actually, there's some mode, not a mode, but you actually drive to the racetrack. So I'll
believe it when I see it.
Yeah. But that's what they're talking about.
But it hasn't come out in almost 3 years now. So yeah, you never know,
Bro, it's they have to do something because it's been the same way since Forza 4, at least that I know.
Horizon came out, 2 years ago. So for the mainline Forza, it's been 3 years. So yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah. So hopefully they put something in there other than what's been in the minor changes that they've had since forever. A decade, damn near. I want to talk to you about Chicago sports, man. Today was a great day. A good day.
Was it
a good day. Bears won.
Why was it a great day?
The Bears won.
I guess so. They barely they squeaked it out.
Bro, it's so funny. Because the Cubs game came on, and by that time the Bears was losing 20-something to 6, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Fuck it. You cut on this Cubs game. Now, in the midst of that, I was what happened today with the Cubs game. I would have never turned back. Like, In my mind, the Bears lost, and then we were in the chat.
The substitute teacher who threw a no hitter.
Right. So I wasn't turning until they got a hit. I was not going to turn, and I was like dialed in from the fifth inning. In my mind, the Bears lost. They had lost. Y'all were talking about it in the chat. I was listening, but nobody had ever talked about the score or anything like that. Y'all talking bad about the Bears and
he looked like trash for four quarters, for almost an entire 4 quarters. Not absolute trash, but he's doing the same stuff he's been doing. So we know at this point we're watching Trubisky trying to see if he's really improved. He looks the same. Doing the same stuff, throwing off his back foot, same stuff. I mean, I think he may have hit a check down at one point, and the announcers pointed that out. Now, if the announcers have to point out that you're doing a check down, that shows how bad you've been. But he cut it on at the end of the game. He saved his job, so that $50 million backup doesn't get his job.
Bro, why they doing Nick Foles like that? They know Nick Foles is a better quarterback than this dude. What are they doing?
I think they want to exhaust all opportunity to let Trubisky.
They want to give him every opportunity just to see if he can.
Let him be a black quarterback though.
Oh, he'd have been gone 3 years ago. He'd have been gone 3 years ago. But yeah, man, today was a good day for Chicago sports. Bears won. They start off the season on the right track, I guess. Alec Neal, Chicago Cubs pitcher, threw a no-hitter. White Sox won. I'm not really a White Sox fan, but they have a really, really good team this year. They are, to me, in my opinion, they are the best team, best hitting team in the American League. Cubs are I'm a Cubs fan, but they are like the worst first place team I've ever seen. I hate to say it, man.
And why is that?
You know what? They just so inconsistent, and they've been inconsistent. And I thought, okay, they got Ross, they got rid of Joe Madden, and maybe they'll take a different approach to their at bats. And it's so frustrating. It's crazy. The team is so talented that none of them are hitting consistently.
That whole division is like 5-5, 4-6, 5-5. That's why they're still in first place.
Yeah. But again, they're not hitting. They're like, a lot of them are betting like 200. Some of them are under the Mendoza line. So, the fact that they're in first place does show that they have talent. If they ever turn it on and start hitting, they'll be the best team in baseball. But they skating by. They started out the gate strong, 13-3, and then since then, I think they're under 500. So they're just like barely holding on. So. Hopefully they cut it on. Something Urlacher.
What about him?
He made we were talking about the Bears, and we were talking about the Bears. I wanted to kind of squeeze that comment in, but he had just made some comments a few weeks ago. About
he
the
said
whole
Brett Favre played when his father died. And the NBA players boycotting when a criminal went for a knife or something along those lines.
Yeah. What's wrong with that dude? Just shut up.
Bro, he wears AstroTurf on his head. Bro.
Yeah, you can't take anybody like that seriously.
Why are y'all shocked that he said something crazy? Like, he's been following QAnon accounts and stuff like that. Like,
what exactly is QAnon? Can you explain?
Just some conspiracy theory stuff, man. Like, when people
is it something online, or what is it, a group? Or
yeah.
So it's just a group of conspiracy theorists.
I believe it came from 4chan. Not 100% sure on it. I really don't care because I don't put too much stock into crazy stuff. So, but a lot of the stuff, even on Facebook, when you see a lot of the people talking about worldwide pedophile ring and all that stuff is coming from there. Like crazy conspiracy stuff. I think it's just a bunch of trolls putting stuff out there just to see how far it would carry. But you have people like that Pizzagate stuff, I believe, came from QAnon.
Gotcha.
Right? It's like, come on, bro, stop. But he follows all of that stuff. He retweets.
So he a kook.
Pretty much.
Okay. Well,
There's nothing worse than a rich kook. Like
Right,
somebody
right.
that can't be controlled by the normal social norms.
It's nothing worse than a rich kook who some people might look up to.
Exactly.
That's scary, bro.
Because they validate a lot of crazy stuff.
Yes. So what I want to actually get off on is get off
on.
You get off on the right foot. I want to get off on the right foot.
Pause.
The Avengers. Pause. I could do that voice. Hold on. Pause.
Nah, you can't go that deep, bro.
All right. So the Avengers, bro. How are you liking the Avengers, brother?
You seem a little geek right now.
Yes, man. Yes. What else have we had, bro? It's 2020. What else have we had, bro?
I like the fact that I enjoy the combat. Like you've heard me ranting about Thor in the game. I see a lot of slander on this game on the internet, like a lot of mediocre type of reviews and stuff like that. I enjoy playing the game, and I think that's all that matters.
All
like
right.
for me, it reminds me, and I told you, like when we were chatting, when we were playing, it reminds me of just like a video game. And what do I mean by that? I mean, like back in the day where you would have a game, like, pardon me, you would have a game and it wouldn't be like 100% polished or all the way there, but it was kind of fun to play. That's what this game, that's the itch that it scratches for me. Like I like playing with Hulk. I like playing with Thor. I like playing with Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just fun to me.
Right. Well, when I started, like I had the beta and we played the beta or whatever, but when the new game came out, I had issues. Like I had, it was first few days I would get booted for randomly, and then I guess they had a bug fix for that, but when they had a bug fix for that, I was stuttering. Like it would get worse and worse. Bro, I still liked the game.
Right.
Like even with like I think at one point it got too annoying where I just cut it off. But up until then, bro, I just dealt with it. It was that fun to play. And now those we did a couple workarounds and now it's butter smooth, bro. Smooth.
I didn't have any issues in the beta. I don't remember you saying you had issues in the beta.
No. I meant now that I'm off the beta and I was playing a regular game. So I had no issues like that with the beta. It was just more so preference about the online, which it seems like they fixed because it's much more streamlined. But as far as the characters, bro, I don't know who I like. I don't know who I like the most because I'll play with someone and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I like Cap. And then when I'll go, okay, let me switch to Thor. And then I get Thor to where the Cap's power level. And oh no, Thor's my favorite. Then Hulk's my favorite. Oh, Black Widow. And Black Widow be breaking motherfuckers down in that game, bro. I just systematically. I mean, I can go with electric shock sticks. I can pull out double Glocks. I could, she breaks people down. But I love this game, bro. I am so excited. I'm excited now to play it, but I'm so excited on what they're gonna put out next because we got other characters coming out. They announced new raids that are gonna be coming out. They're just gonna build on this, and those I think they call them hives.
Yeah.
So they have hives in the game now, but they're gonna build like multi-layered hives where you're in there and you're just going from floor to floor to floor to floor. Bro, I'm excited. You can hear it in my voice.
You sound very excited.
Yes, bro. I'm it's a good place to be because me and you, we are waiting for Destiny. We're waiting for Destiny. Which I gotta run in there. I gotta run in there tomorrow to do these to find Zurin to see what he can give me. And you had mentioned some exotic quests, but I don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for what we gonna the longevity of this game.
I know we're gonna get both Hawkeyes, the male and the female.
Yeah,
and I know Black Panther is coming at some point.
Yeah.
Somebody else was leaked at first.
Well, PlayStation, they're getting Spider-Man. We're gonna be getting different Hulks and stuff like that. They coming. They had meant it seems like over the next 6 to 7 months, like every month we're getting something new.
Okay, so the some of them were leaked. Some of them were teased at first. I believe the male Hawkeye and Black Panther were teased at first, and then when the beta came out, they data mined some characters, I guess. So Ant-Man, Vision, Doctor Strange, Falcon, Marvel, Mockingbird, Quake, Winter Soldier, Scarlet Witch, Captain Marvel, Kate Bishop, which is the other Hawkeye.
That's the other Hawkeye.
She-Hulk, and War Machine.
Yeah.
I mean, War Machine is a given. They already have Iron Man in the game.
Right.
But
I think they got the War Machine suit in the game too. This is just locked.
It's one that looks just like it, yeah. So, yeah. But like, let's say She-Hulk is going to play just like Hulk. Both of the Hawkeyes are going to play exactly the same. So you can see where they're going with it. But I'm like you said, I like how pretty much all of the characters play. Like, probably my least favorite is probably one of your favorites, which is Black Widow. And
you got to get used to it, bro.
It's not because she's a bad character. It's just like I like the movesets of, like, let's say Thor, Iron Man, Hulk. What's the other one that I was saying? Thor, Iron Man, Hulk.
Thor, Iron Man, Hulk, Cap.
And like, yeah, I just like their movesets better. I mean, I like her little grapple thing. I can see it being very situational. They need to put some stuff in that game where you need to get this character for this.
Yeah.
To entice me. Because as it is, like when I play those big open levels, I just want to fly around. So I get Thor or I get Iron Man. Like what's the point of getting somebody else when they're not as fast? When I can just fly over stuff.
True that. But yeah, man, I see big things for the game. I'm just gonna ignore the BS talk online because that's what it is. These are people that probably didn't even give the game. They probably only played the beta and they had a big opinion about it.
Some people, like, when they pay, and I understand the sentiment. When they pay their money, they want a 100% finished, polished product. I remember at one point your cousin was going in on Destiny for like years because
it's a loot based game. It's a game that they're gonna. Nobody does this with World of Warcraft or EverQuest, bro. Like you're not gonna.
Those are new things. That's why.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's not like a game where here it is. You start on this day and you beat it 3 days later and that's it. No, this is a game that they're going to constantly build on. It's a platform.
You're supposed to play the same content over and over.
Correct.
To get
Correct. I mean, this is if you come. I mean, we're in 2020. Like, games can't be just that one dimensional anymore. I mean, they're fun. Some of them are fun. Like, we played Streets of Rage.
Right.
But I love games where so this is the game and maybe 3 years from now, I'm still playing the game because they've put out so much more content. That's what I want to play. That's what I want to do. That gets me excited. I'm not excited for the game right now, and I love the game right now. I'm excited for the future of the game when they, make it more smooth, when they, have all the characters and different stuff you can do, and that's what I'm excited for. And from one of them games to another one, Destiny. I want to talk to you. Looks like they got some new subclasses coming out.
They do. I got to be honest with you. I'm not super well versed in it. I've just kind of watched the video. Most of them are based on like ice classes and like they can freeze and like you have a solar power, you have a void power, you have a arc, which is an electrical power now. So now this one is a dark power. So it's not we don't know what the darkness is in the game. I don't want to get too deep in it. I know everybody listening is not so deep into Destiny, but it's a darkness power. So it's they call it stasis actually. So
stasis. Okay.
So now like you can freeze things.
So I'm gonna talk about it, bro, because this is our show. You know what I'm saying? If they don't know, they don't know. This is our show. So in the last Destiny, they were coming. Who are these? Like, do they have a name yet, or do we know?
No. Well, no. I think
the darkness or
it's rumored to be the Veil. I think
the
it
Veil.
hasn't.
Oh,
It
that
hasn't
sounds
been.
dope.
It hasn't
The
been
Veil.
officially unveiled. Ironically, but yeah, they've been talking about them since Destiny 1. I mean, we're what 7 years in now at this point.
Yeah, but they coming. I mean, they'll be here in 2 months.
Yeah,
and I'm excited, man.
It would have been next week.
Oh, yeah. 22nd, right?
20Pocaplypse.
Yeah, it is what it is, brother. That might be Destiny. When the consoles drop, those might be days I call off work for a few days. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for Destiny as well as Avengers, man. But speaking of Xbox, because I mentioned might take off when the Xbox comes out. Looks like we got a release date for the new Xbox. We got a price for the new Xbox which we briefly spoke on the last show, that the Series S. But we got we also got a pre-order date.
The pre-order date, I think, is the 22nd.
22nd.
The release date is November the 10th.
Yes.
Which is actually when the Destiny content comes out.
I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna have to call off that day, bro.
Coincidence?
Isn't it ironic?
I think not.
Don't you think? A little too ironic. But yeah, man, I'm excited. What do you think about that? Well, let's first talk about the Series X. What do you think about that $500 price tag?
I think for what's in the box, it's a decent price. Because we're going to talk about the Nvidia stuff in a second. You think about that, how much those individual parts cost, with how powerful they are. They're the middle of the road. Just the graphics card costs as much as the entire Xbox Series X box. So, I mean, if you're someone who's not computer savvy, or you don't want to deal with the intricacies of computer gaming or building computers, then there you go. Either get the Xbox or the PS5. And a lot of people are kind of saying that the PS5 might be more expensive. So I'm
really
I'm looking forward to
because that was what that was gonna be my next question. Like, okay, so we know the Series X is $499. We know that the all digital Series S is gonna be $299. Where I was gonna ask you, where do you think Sony is gonna slide in with their digital and their full disc system?
I think, I mean, they pretty much have the same CPU and GPU, the system on a chip. The crazy part is that Microsoft's is a little bit bigger. So, I mean, you would think it's more expensive. It has more compute units and all of that good stuff on it. But Sony has that intricate SSD and IO system. So that might drive the cost up. And I don't know how. I remember at one point the rumors were that they had some type of extravagant cooling system as well. So some people are expecting it to be high. I don't know if them knowing Xbox's price,
that would be a bad move, brother. I think that would be.
It's gonna sell regardless. It's gonna outsell the Xbox. The Xbox is not a super popular brand.
I understand that, but also the Xbox is $500. That's still a lot of money for a lot of people.
Yeah, but that $299 one for people who it's for people who don't have 4K TVs. For people who don't need 4K,
I think they should come in a little bit lower than the 500. I was thinking like maybe 400 to 450 for the Xbox.
I don't think they can come in at 400 because I think the console costs more than 400 to make. So
but they always losing money on these consoles.
Not the last generation. They're not gonna go. Yeah, they're not gonna go back. I think Microsoft is losing a little bit of money on the Series S, but not on the Series X. So, but they're trying to they're making up the price. They're making up the income loss or whatever revenue loss with Game Pass and stuff like that. So, does Sony really have the subscriptions for like PSN and PS Now to make up for if they really want to take a loss. I'm not sure that they do. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I think it's gonna either be $4.99, $3.99, or it's gonna be in between $50 to $100 differential.
Okay.
But I think the Series S will be the cheapest console.
Okay, so let me start off with Microsoft first. Which system are you gonna get? Are you getting Series X or Series S?
I am buying a Nvidia graphics card and I am buying an Xbox.
Right, but which variant? Which
I'm
one?
getting the X. I'm getting the X.
You getting the X? Okay, all right. So I'm gonna get the X too. So we good on there. I thought I heard you a couple weeks ago saying you may get your son the S.
I'm
I would be
probably.
very.
I mean,
Is that a Christmas present or?
I mean, his birthday is in December. Christmas is in December.
Oh, there you go.
So I might get him the S.
All right, unbox that joint too. I'm curious to see it, bro. I want to know. I mean, hell, I might get it for my son because nah, he ain't getting that because he's getting he getting when the Xbox come out when the Xbox come out the Series X come out, it's gonna be a rotation. So his Xbox that I just put in his room will go somewhere else. He's gonna get my my Xbox, my current Xbox will go in his room, and then I'll have the Series X. All right, so let me go to Sony now. Like, are you fucking with Sony at all, or?
I'll get it next year sometime. I might get it. I don't know. I might get because I kind of want to. I didn't play God of War, which was one of the few games that I do like on the Sony side. I kind of want to play the Ratchet and Clank just to get the next gen experience. I'm not. It doesn't look like my type of game. But neither one of them really has a bunch of stuff coming out at launch. I could probably wait for the PS5, just maybe the middle of next year or something like that. The only reason I'm even getting the Xbox is because we have people who play on Xbox who don't have PCs yet. I think me, you, and my cousin are the only ones with the PC.
We got to get them on the PC though. We got to convince them.
I'm trying to convert people, man. I'm coming through with the
converted me, brother.
Showing people the way.
You converted me. I'm gonna get it. I've mentioned it on the show before. I will get the Sony just to unbox it. I don't play much on there. I'm gonna try to find some things to play on there.
MLB The Show, man.
Bro, when they come to PC, it's a wrap, bro. if that's on the PC, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm done with Sony when it come to MLB The Show because it'll be everywhere else. Right. But I could find some stuff. I think I can find some stuff. When is Valhalla supposed to come out? I think late November. So if they come out, I'll probably get that on a PlayStation just so I can have something to play on it.
Valhalla
and record
is out on the 17th.
Okay, so we still don't know when the PlayStation or the PS5 is coming out. So hopefully they try to slide that joint in before Microsoft dropped before the Microsoft date. And maybe I'll give Valhalla there, or I'll figure it out. I'm gonna figure out something to play because I want to record some gameplay and things like that. But I mean, like I said before, we mentioned it a couple of times. We in that exciting part of the year where Lord willing, we made it here, bro. We got stuff coming out. Avengers was the tip of the iceberg. Let's put our head down, plow through it, and hopefully we can get some more fun shit going. You briefly mentioned it. Let's talk about these graphics cards. Oh, wait. We got a Sony event. Is there a Sony event?
Yeah, there's a Sony event on.
I heard you talk about a Sony event.
16th, I believe.
Oh, this month? Yeah, that's this Wednesday. Oh, okay. So what are they supposed to be talking about on Sony event?
Who knows, man? I think they're going to give the actual price and maybe release date. They may show some more games. I doubt it. I think they would have shown them by now.
Yeah, just give me a release date. I don't need to see nothing else, Sony. Just give me a release date. Tell me some launch titles.
Bro, they've been dragging this out.
Yeah, man. Bro, just release date, titles. How much is it going to cost? When can I pre-order it?
The longest game of video game chicken that I've ever seen in my life.
We are so close, Ty. We are so close. But let's get to these graphics cards because I know that's really what you wanted to talk about.
The damn factories are gonna blow up when it's time to release these these consoles and stuff.
Yeah, those poor employees probably need a vacation, bro. They've been working. But yeah, let's talk about these graphics cards. So this is your realm, bro. Tell me the good, tell me the bad.
So when was the event? Was it the first?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think they had an event on the first where they unveiled the 3000 series of graphics cards.
Yes, sir.
Which is what I had been waiting on.
That's what you was getting me to wait on.
I had a GTX 10. I was trying to, but you see why now, right?
I do.
Because you buy something and then something like double the power comes out a few months later. So I bought a GTX 1070, I think in 2017, I think, which has been doing me well, for the most part.
1070. Okay.
Yeah, it's been doing me well for the most part. But I ended up upgrading my computer a little bit and then buying a ultra wide monitor, similar to what you have. And the 1070 just wasn't cutting it. I needed more power, so I went ahead and I bought a 2080 earlier this year.
Okay.
So I was waiting.
Is yours EVGA? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was just a stopgap card for me. So I'm gonna sell the one that I currently have to my cousin, and then I'm gonna buy one of these 3000 series cards.
Which one you going for? You going for the Big Daddy? I know you are. You are.
I'm getting one of them. I don't want to incriminate myself on the podcast. But they do have 3 different variants that they released that they showed: the 3070, the 3080, and the 3090. Yeah. Very nice cars.
Okay. I ain't getting no graphics card anytime soon, brother. I got 2 game systems to get, and when I get the game system, I'm gonna have to buy a TV. Well, hey, I ain't trying to incriminate myself either. I'm gonna have to get another TV.
I bought the 1070 in 2016, June of 2016.
Gotcha.
So I held off for 4 years, right? So when you look at it this way, had I not bought this monitor, I would still have had my 1070 because at 1080p, that's all that I needed. I didn't need more power. So this is a 3440 by 1440p monitor, which is ultra wide, pushes way more pixels. So I needed more power. So the 2080 was a stopgap. But when you combine what I paid for the 1070 and the 2080, that's like $1,000, right? Maybe just over $1,000. Where I could have just bought, I could have just bought a Big Daddy card, just sat on it for like 6 years, 5-6 years. Cool. Because if I would have had a 1080 Ti, I probably wouldn't even be buying a new one right now. Well, no, I probably would just be doing it. So you last about 4 or 5 years, So, I'm gonna sell this one and get one of those cars. I'm not gonna say which one I'm getting.
Can you tell me? Can you speak about these prices?
No.
I'm not doing that either, bro.
No,
I'm not doing that either. But yeah, man. I can't get a graphics. I got, like I said, video game systems, all type of games. Of course, I'm gonna need launch games and things like that.
Right.
I'm trying to get that Riker. You know what I'm saying? All this year before November, I'm trying to do all this. So I can't spend on a graphics card when I just literally bought a graphics card. So we're gonna plead the fifth. We're gonna plead the fifth on that. And I don't know, man. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. But I want it though. I do. I think I was asking you before, like, what's the importance? Like, but I see what you mean. Because those little issues I did have with the Avengers that we did, like I said, we did a workaround. It would have chewed through this. It would have, any one of those cars probably would have chewed through, and I wouldn't have had an issue. But like I said, that workaround.
Let's say with the Avengers game, I can get with high settings at 3440 by 1440p, or I should stop saying p because we're playing on a computer. I can get like, it depends on where you're at. Like inside, I get like 100 frames, like some low hundreds. But then it dips when all the explosions and stuff happens, and then when you're outside, I'm getting like 70 down to 30 sometimes. So I want to be able to max most of all of these games coming out at the resolution that I play it. These cards are really like 4K cards because they're marginally better.
One of them is an 8K card, right?
It could play at 8K.
Yeah.
I doubt that you're going to be getting like really playable frames at 8K. Like that's a ridiculous amount of pixels. But these cards are like marginally better than the 2080 Ti. At least that's what Nvidia says. So I mean, to be honest, you could just get a 2080 Ti and probably at my resolution it'd be fine. But I don't want to buy a secondhand card at this point. I just want to buy a brand new one. Hopefully I can snag one. I know the 3080 comes out on the 17th. The reviews will go up on the 16th, and then the 3090 comes out on the 24th. And I assume that the reviews for that one are going to be on the 23rd. It's going to be really hard to get those cards or whatever. But like I said, the one that I buy is going to be subsidized because I'm going to sell this one for like just under 400. So, it really don't matter how much I'm spending because I'm taking the money.
The man of the house.
I'm taking the money from the sale.
That's your money, man. You the man of the house.
And actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been saving up for these graphics cards all year.
It's good, man. I got my money set aside for these systems. I got my money set aside for the systems. I got my kids' money set aside for Christmas. I'm trying to, to get things straight because I want that. I already got my girl sold on it.
I assumed that these cards would be because the 2080 Ti, I believe, was $1,200 or something like that. So I assume that these cards will come in around that price. There is no Ti version as of right now, but there is one that is somewhere.
They don't come out with one though.
Yeah, there is one. It really won't matter because if you get that top dog, you're gonna be fine, especially at 4K. So that's why I'm not getting. I got last generation at the start. I got both consoles, but I barely played my PS4, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit for the PS5. I'm in the Game Pass system that plays into the PC. I'll be able to use this graphics card to stream and do all the other things that we're planning to do. So this is kind of like a work and play thing for me. So I need something just with a little bit more oomph. I'm gonna go to Micro Center, get a new case. Probably, I said I was gonna do it this weekend. My girl has some things to take care of, so I didn't make it. Probably next weekend, I'm gonna take all the stuff out of this case, put it in a new case, because I'm gonna need more space. Because those graphics cards are pretty big. I don't know if you looked at them or not.
Yeah, they look kind of beefy. They look kind of. I did see them.
And you see the one that you had. You see how big that was, right? They're bigger than that.
I mean, I'm looking at it right now. Those look. I ain't gonna say double the size, but they look almost.
It's like
they look
extra,
like
it's like an extra inch and a half.
Right. I like it's encased nice, man. I like them, but I mean, next year, first quarter. So what else you want to talk about, man? You want to talk more about 20Pocaplypse? Oh my god, dude, Chadwick Boseman. Oh my goodness.
I hope they put that brother's face on Black Panther in the game. That would be dope.
That would be dope because they didn't put nobody's face on.
Nah, they took all these generic avatars up there.
That's probably why because Black Panther was supposed to be released within the first 2 weeks.
I think he was going to be the first character.
He was supposed to be the first character, and that's probably. I mean, let's just hope that's why they. Well, it was a good idea to remove him because you don't want to seem like you're profiteering off that.
Right. I mean, but it's not like they knew the man. Nobody knew the man had cancer. I mean,
Right, but at the same time, if you could delay something like that and push it
crazy,
back,
social justice warriors going crazy.
You're trying to profit off of. Come on, man. Right. This game sold how many? It is what it is. But Man, 2020. Who else? Somebody else passed like right after him. I can't remember who it was. But man, these California fires and give us a break.
It's all part of the simulation, bro. Like we've talked about this already.
Come on, man. All right. Let's do this right now. Explain this simulation. Explain this simulation. I'm just gonna sit back and listen.
The aliens are running tests on us. This is a part of the simulation. We're living in the Matrix, right? They're trying to see how we're gonna react to all this crazy stuff.
So we lab rats.
Essentially, yeah.
Who's running this simulation?
Them. I'm gonna talk like the conspiracy people, right?
The architect.
The aliens. Them. You know. Just think about it, bro. How much crazy stuff has happened this year? It's just like
it's too much.
Every time something stops, something else begins.
It's like soon as we forget about the last crazy thing, the new crazy thing come kick open the door with high heels on.
You got people who can watch somebody get killed or shot up and then justify it somehow.
That's crazy in itself, bro.
Like how I don't know how any person can just look at a lot of these things and just be fine with it, you know.
Or how can they look at it and do, well, what about this over here? Like it's like we spoke about this ad nauseum on too many episodes of our show. It's so crazy how you can see a man who should be alive die at the hands of needlessly at the hands of someone who should be out keeping the peace.
Right. I mean, they should just call the cops judges at this point and just make them like straight up like Judge Dredd. Just let them be able to decide, you know, because that's what they out there doing. Anyway.
Right. Like, you know? Like, well, it was a knife in the car. Well, did he have the knife?
I always love how we have to like go find old pictures of somebody, like somebody's arrest record or like an old
as if he had a mugshot justifies anything.
But
it doesn't justify anything.
Nobody knew anything at the time, so you know.
Bro,
we have talked about this before, and I've said this before. I have no police record. I'm squeaky clean. You can barely find stuff on my credit report. I try and keep my life as uneventful as possible. You've heard me talk about this before.
Mm-hmm.
They will go through my Facebook and try and find something.
Bro, they'll be hard at work, brother. They'll be hard at work.
They'll find some type of story. Well, I heard, you know what I heard? I heard one time at work, he touched somebody.
But what does that have to do with getting murdered by the police?
I don't know, bro.
Let's not even talk about that. Let's just talk about racism. Bro,
but hold on.
You can't justify it though.
I don't want to stray too far. It's all part of the simulation, bro. I'm telling you.
What else is in this simulation? We need to have a whole show on this simulation, bro. Like,
this is all part of it. We are the Sims. Okay, the aliens are playing this game as one of the
when I'm hungry, so now I'm thinking about this. When I'm hungry, somebody put something in the computer, and then I just go to the fridge,
that's programming, bro. It's all
or do you mean it in a sense that Paul's hungry? He wants a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Let's make all the Popeye chicken sandwiches go bankrupt. And now he can't
see. That's a different variable.
That's a glitch.
You ever peep that when you're late for work, everybody gets in front of you and drives slow? Have you ever paid attention to that?
You know, okay, I know. Okay, I got it. I got a perfect example. And you just kind of hit on something. Say I'm driving and I need to get somewhere really fast. I catch all the lights.
Okay.
I always catch the red light. But if just say I want to get something out of my phone and I need to stop at a light and I can't catch a light at all, is that part of the simulation?
Yeah.
Okay.
You really think that's air you're breathing? That's a quote from the Matrix. I'm telling you, man. So some little alien adolescent got a hold to the Earth simulation, and they went crazy. They put Trump as the president. They released the coronavirus. They're just trying to see how much chaos.
They trying to see what we can endure.
They got militias walking the streets, shooting people. The
California fires just burning.
California forest fires.
Hurricanes. How many hurricanes have we had this season, brother?
This is the irony of the simulation. A black man went to get in his car. He could have been going for a knife. He didn't have a knife, right? He didn't have it. Got shot in the back 7 times, right? White kid, whether he was defending himself or not, defending a gas station, whatever you want to say, killed 2 people. Hold on. Maimed 1, then walked right past the police. The police drove right past them, bro. This cannot be reality at this point.
Whatever, bro.
It can't be.
I'm gonna tell you what happened with Kyle
Rittenhouse. It can't be reality, bro.
That dude woke up that morning and he said he was gonna kill him some niggas. Now he didn't. No, here's the thing. I don't
think so.
No, wait. Let me finish. He didn't see any, or he couldn't. But he had to shoot somebody. I really believe that. I really believe he woke up and he thought he was going to kill some people.
He may have.
Bro,
he was going to at some point shoot some people, but I don't think he went out there to shoot black people.
Bro, I
because
at
this point, they're lumping in Black Lives Matter people and Antifa and people on the left. They're all one thing to these folks now.
They're all Antifa. They're all just opposition.
It doesn't matter if your values don't fall under Christian like right values, you're opposition and you can die and they won't care.
Bro,
like have you seen the memes about the dude like killing people, like Kyle Rittenhouse? They have memes like they're laughing about it.
Yeah,
it's funny. It's funny, you know.
But two sheriffs got killed in I think it was Florida.
You talking about today?
Yes,
that was California.
California, okay.
Yeah.
But they all broke up about that. Where's the same energy when?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to see anybody shot, killed, or harmed.
No, I don't.
I'm not.
But here's the thing. Let's keep that same. Let's keep them same emotions, brother. Let's keep them same emotions.
It's not in the simulation.
It's not
to keep the same emotions. It's not gonna happen, bro. Like it's.
Oh my god! Is Mitch Trubisky in the simmission? Is his footwork? Is his footwork and
look?
Throwing off his back leg.
Some people talk about footwork. It's not just footwork with Mitchell Trubisky. It's also.
I know it's not. It's a lot.
He's a head case. It's also like decision making and stuff.
Right.
That.
That's what I was gonna say. It's decision making.
He made some bad throws today.
He's still playing Madden on easy, bro. He's still asking Madden. He's still asking Madden for plays, bro.
Hey, whatever. It's all part of the simulation, man.
Oh my god. But I don't know, man. Hopefully the simulation gets a reboot or update because
talk to the architect, bro.
Jesus, man. Oh my goodness.
You gotta take your body back to the power plant and reinsert yourself.
Digital good times. Cyber sexy Wendy when walking in the news.
Was that
Digital
on Aquemini?
That was on Aquemini. That was Aquemini, man.
That's the song.
Said she let dance on my laptop while your laptop's in your lap. Wow. Digital good times. All right, bro. I ain't got no more.
You shouldn't be singing though.
Yeah, I'm gonna let George Clinton sing that.
Yeah. That brother handle that.
Follow us on YouTube and Twitter from Chicago to the Mass, the Dummast Podcast. IG and Facebook, Dummast Podcast, all one word. We out.